That's inevitable. There has been some cases now in Bruce County in the last couple hours. So for the betterment of our human race and our community as a whole, as leaders, we've gone ahead and all of us have made the decision that we are going to close the martial arts gym for now on a day-to-day basis. We did put a lot of policies and procedures in place, obviously upgraded the cleaning and everything that I went through the other day. But you also can never be too careful in this situation. On advice from a medical standpoint, it is important that as a community we come together and we feel as though our business being health and fitness and helping people, it would be almost counterproductive or not practicing what I preach or we preach as a team, almost like a smoke and mirrors if we were to stay open and have the possibility of something getting worse. We want to do our part always to make the community better. Like our vision and our mission is always to make as many people as possible feel good through healthy lifestyle and exercise and lifestyle choices as possible, which is why our team here functions the way it does. I feel that it would go against our vision and our mission to stay open at this time. So however, we do have a plan of what to do. This is for martial arts only, and I'll speak about the CrossFit in a minute, and personal training and Burn 45. So martial arts, what we're going to do, the system isn't completely built yet. The decision was just made within the last 30 minutes to close the doors for the March break camp. I know on Saturday I said it's still going, but as things change, you have to change with it. So the March break camp will no longer run. Anybody who has paid for it is totally 100% refund. I know on the waiver it says no refunds for it, but this situation's a little bit different. 100% refund, or you're welcome to use that money for summer camps. We still have a lot of summer camps coming up, and we hope and predict that this situation will be resolved by then. So that's for March break camp is no longer running. The second thing is martial arts. So adult and youth martial arts will be reassessed on a day-to-day basis. At this time, they are not running, but what we're going to do is we don't want you to stop training. Again, with our vision and mission being able to help people feel better through exercise and healthy choices, we feel as though if you are going to be at home, let's say you're a student and you are home and in potential quarantine for a few weeks, what better time to do some more training? So the coaches to come together, Coach Jordy, myself, Coach Dan, Sensei Sean, have come together and Coach Sarah, we're going to make informative coaching videos for you. The platform we were thinking of using was going to be Facebook, but I may have another option. I just kind of hack a few things out with it. We will be releasing coaching videos of the techniques that we're going to be taught. However, we're hoping to be able to do it more interactive. I know 100% I will be able to. As I always say, one of my favorite things in life is to teach jiu-jitsu to people. So I'll still be teaching. It will be interactive online, and you'll still be able to do it at home. It won't just be like a YouTube video, and here's your video. It's going to be interactive. So I will teach at a certain time every day, and you will be able to practice the moves. You can either do it at that time, or you'll be able to watch the videos at a later date or later time in the day, and then post those videos either in Facebook or the other platform. I'm just hacking out the details. I'm just waiting for a phone call back from the developer. So that's what we'll do for martial arts. There will still be lessons. However, the lessons won't be in person. They'll be interactive. It's very, very common in the fitness community. This is actually before we even had this place. This is how I was able to generate enough money to start renting a small place, was by able to do interactive online training. It's a massive market in fitness. It's not really as big in martial arts. There is a bit of like DVDs and stuff, but this is interactive where you're like communicating back and forth. You're watching each other. You watch the instructor. You do the demo. The instructor is able to critique it when you send the video. So we will move forward with that. Also, what will happen, that's for adults and kids. So parents, we know that you now have the kids home for 3 weeks. I wish I could provide some sort of care for the child. However, I really do, because that's the best part of my job is when they come in and we hang out and I get to teach them jiu-jitsu and just have some fun. But at this time, for the better of our community as a whole, Bruce County and the world, we have to do our part. So what we're able to do though is we're able to provide some sort of outlet for them while they're in your care. and we are able to coach them and get them to do stuff and hold them accountable. Do stuff meaning the techniques or exercise or fitness or games or something to hold them accountable to that on a set time every day. We all know that kids perform well at routine. We're going to hope to withhold that routine while they're at home with the few weeks off and the March break. What will happen moving forward is once I get the details hacked out, or we do within the next 8 hours, we'll be plugging away at it. Once we get the details hacked out, I will send out an email, and then you're going to receive a phone call from one of the staff here, myself, Sheena, Dan, Jade, Colleen, Sarah, Catherine, Rebecca, whoever is available. We're going to be personally calling every member, depending on if that member interacts more. If it's a martial arts member, probably interact with me. If it's a CrossFit member, probably Catherine or Rebecca or myself, depending on who you see more in your classes. For instance, like the 9 a.m. class, you'll probably hear from Catherine because you guys get coached by Catherine 5 days a week. So that is for kids martial arts. Adult martial arts will be the same. Coach Jordy instantly recommended this, and I think it was a great idea, and it's something that I've been wanting to bring to the table for a while, so we're going to take this opportunity to take a step back, keep us all safe, and we're able to move forward still with our training. It's not a gimmick to keep you involved or anything. It's like the fact is the grading is off. Everybody's worked super hard to get there, and now if we all just stop from a coaching standpoint, I think that's a very bad decision on my behalf. And if you are half serious about your training, which I think most people in here are, then it's not a good choice to make. So for martial arts, we will be releasing content. It will be live. It will be interactive. Once I get the software hacked out, I'm just waiting on one little piece to hear what's going to happen with it. Anyways, I have a solution for that. The second thing being CrossFit. So Saugeen Shores CrossFit, wicked job yesterday in the event. So what's going to happen with CrossFit? Tomorrow, classes are going to run as per normal, 60-minute classes. There will be a hand wash station down at the bottom of the stairs, and you're able to come in and train as per normal tomorrow. What may happen moving forward, probably sooner than later, is our solution is we are going to cut the class size down. At this time, we feel as though that is a safe option. Rather than capping the class at 8, we're going to cap them at 4. And then we are going to provide more classes throughout the day at the same cost as we've always been. This is more just to keep everybody involved until this thing, levels itself out. So as of right now, CrossFit will run as per normal. Burn 45 will run as per normal, but it will be done in a larger room. It will be done at 6 p.m. tomorrow night. It will foreseeably change. Tomorrow we run it as per normal, but then after that, I would foresee both of those services changing, being still in gym services at this time. If it does get to the point where we feel it as though the best for our community and our members to say, that's it, we also have a solution for that. Like I mentioned in an email and YouTube before, that I have my own app, the Topp Performance app, and it has all of the workout videos tied to it. We're able to track it. It's very, very interactive. It's actually really, really a slick setup. And I've been wanting to bring it back for a while. I've just been holding on to it until I had time, and I'm going to use that time now. And we are still able to provide you your workouts, your coaching, your service, your accountability, and everything that you need. It comes with videos of us doing it. It's pretty cool. So that is what I foresee happening in the future if it continues to get worse around here. Now, let's say it does start to level off, then we will continue on the way we're going with CrossFit. But right now, as of tomorrow, Monday, whatever day it is, the 15th, 16th, that classes will run as per normal as far as CrossFit and Burn 45. Sorry, my knees. CrossFit and Burn 45. Personal training, you will run as per normal. If you do not feel comfortable coming in for your session with your trainer, I understand that and respect that decision. You just have to reach out to the trainer and let them know, and we can reschedule you in, or we can give you a home workout. Lastly, on the training, I know, like, say for the martial arts, well, Mom, where am I going to practice martial arts? Or, if you're an adult male, it's going to be hard for you to do a front roll across your living room carpet without hurting yourself. Luckily, when I had nothing and no money, I would train on the floor on linoleum, and it sucked. But now that life has gotten better in the last 5 or 6 years, I still hoard things. I didn't have mats at that time, but I buy mats now whenever I see them available. I have a massive room behind the gym that some people have seen, some haven't. I even have more so at the house. I have quite a few mats available, and I'm going to make a loan equipment program for the martial arts guys. You're allowed to borrow a certain amount of mats. You'll have to sign them out. You'll have to obviously clean them, set them up, and I want to see you using them for training. Please don't take the mats and say you're going to use them and don't use them, because I have a feeling they're going to go fast. I will provide as many resources as I can, both interactively, us as a coaching staff, and if you need equipment at home, I will do my best to source it. Being in the industry, we do have access to lots of different people and networks. I do have a large pile of them, and we want to make use of them. This goes for adults and for kids, especially like a family. Barker, Katie, I hope you don't mind me using your name, but like, you have all the boys and they're at home for 3 weeks. Let's keep them training. Let's keep them moving. I will give you mats for the kids and they can follow along online. At least that gets them doing something rather than sitting at home on an iPad. Adults, Jade and Dylan, you guys I think have some mats, but you can take a few mats from here if you didn't and watch the lesson, practice it online. When this is all said and done, you bring the mats back, you check them in, nothing, we put them back into storage, and God forbid we ever need them again, they are there. I always thought I was being a hoarder by storing them, but apparently now it's not a bad thing to have them. So I'm happy to be able to share that with you. That's martial arts, CrossFit, personal training. Please continue on with sessions, or if you're not comfortable, reach out. The gym, let's talk about the gym as a whole. I did have a few members stop by this morning, and they were concerned that if the gym shut down, a lot of small businesses, if they have to close their doors for any set length of time, it's not good for them to do with cash flow. That won't be the case for us, because we've planned for emergencies from day one, financially and through proper planning. The gym is going to be open. It's just a matter of how long and when. So we are here for the duration. We are here to weather the storm. We are here to navigate our team and our members and all of the athletes and coaches through it together. I feel as though strongly and good confidence that this is going to be okay. And I promise you that the gym is going to be here if we all stick together. Please remember that the gym operates a certain way because of all of you that are involved and all of us doing our part. Please don't ever feel as though we're not servicing you or we're not fulfilling our end. We ask that you do keep your membership, and we're able to provide the services in lieu of the mat time or the time in the gym. If you feel as though the struggle is too hard and financially to do that, we do understand that as well. Please reach out to me. But we do ask that we continue to run as per normal until we know what's going on with this thing and we're able to give you the service that you need. And lastly, we're grateful and for everybody being here. Somebody will reach out to you within the next 24 hours to talk about every single member will be dealt individually. Meaning some members may need to borrow this, no problem. You can borrow a kettle. Someone just asked me, hey, can I borrow a kettlebell and a dumbbell? No problem. We're not using them. So someone might as well use them as long as they come back and they're kept with care, which I'm confident that everybody that's in this facility is in this facility because they operate a certain way, meaning the members. Like, you're good people, we all get along. I have a feeling that if I lend you something, I'm going to get it back. So just know that everybody will get a phone call, or if we can't get a hold of you by phone, then you're going to get an email from some coach or somebody that you know in the building, and we're going to handle every case individual, making sure that everybody gets what they need as far as their training, their services, their equipment, and a level of comfort. I want you to I know it's a bit crazy right now, but just find a bit of comfort knowing that, like, we're with you, we get it. I feel as though we have a pretty big solid base here between the coaches and the members. And if we all stick together, as we know in life, the power is in numbers. So let's stick together. Don't be going crazy. Don't be fearful. We just got to handle this just as another step in life. It was a tough decision, not one that I wanted to make, but it had to be made. So we're going to continue training, just not together in-house. We are going to have you videos. We are going to give you everything you need, and we'll be talking to you within the next 24 hours, hopefully by the business day tomorrow. We'll be in communication with every single person that comes through the door. That's my commitment to you. So let's get through this together as a community. We have to stick together. That's the key, is sticking together and what's best for us as a community. So thank you for your support. Any questions, call me. My personal cell phone number I'll give you is 387-8131. You can call and text me anytime, whether it's to do with the gym or this whole issue at hand with the coronavirus. I'm just like everybody else, and I am here to help if I possibly can. So if you want to call me, even outside of any gym issue, and if you're having a hard whatever, just give me a call. That's my personal cell phone number. So we love you guys, and we'll make sure we get through this together.